Sorry. My apologies.
You don't got to apologize for that because the people need to know what we're about to talk about today. Today, we're about to go ahead and get right into it. Chapter 1045 of One Piece. We're just going to talk about our predictions, things that we think are going to happen. And I got no time to waste, Darius. Let's go ahead and talk about the first thing that I want to get into is what do you think is going to end up happening with the 5 elders and everything that they were talking about with the Zoan fruits?
I'm not dude, we've got a lot to uncover with that group of folks. Ever since Shanks went in and said, I gotta tell you about a certain pirate. I've just been wondering what the government's been up to. And as they said with the whole will of a Zoan fruit thing, this thing's got a mind of its own. And it's got a will that it realistically passes on to each user. But I do wonder if this is like back to the whole Destiny thing in One Piece. I wonder if Luffy was destined to contract this will, or if the person who has this will is destined to contract this fruit.
And that's what sucks. I feel like that's what like is cool what Oda's doing to us for the rest of the series, because it's gonna make us question like, is it Luffy's fate to be traveling this route, or like, is Luffy just so happened to be traveling this route and like he ate the fruit and then that made this route his fate? You know what I mean?
No, 100%. I keep telling you to read Berserk. I've been reading Berserk right here, y'all. Destiny. I think it might be Luffy's destiny, whether he wants it to be or not. I don't know.
And then the other thing that I want to talk about with the 5 elders is specifically one of the 5 elders said, what if I told you there was a potential future that would make us beg for this outcome? Do you have any sort of predictions about what kind of future that could be for the elders? You know what I mean? Do you think that somehow, because I'm just going to go ahead and I think that somehow, and I don't know how, but all of them are immortal. I think that the 5 elders are immortal, and something with Luffy's fruit is gonna help the world make them not immortal anymore. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that I could see them begging for. Is there anything that what you think?
I don't, because from what they were saying, they were 100% okay with one of their best agents getting off. May have been Roberto Lucci. It's just what I'm hoping for. I don't care. I don't think they're just killing Lucci like that, but I'm hoping it was that boy. They're okay with him dying. They know they've enraged Kaido. How is this still okay? How is this still going on the path of them avoiding whatever future that they're trying to, circumvent, I guess to say. Like,
you know what I mean? Beg for, exactly. Like, what future are they begging?
I have like no predictions because I'm very confused, honestly. It seems like they wanted Luffy to awaken the Gomu Gomu no Mi to an extent. Maybe they know Blackbeard's coming. Maybe they know Blackbeard's been waiting for Luffy to fully awaken his fruit or something. Because it seemed like whenever Blackbeard took the Trimmer fruit from Whitebeard back in the day, he could automatically use it at like full strength. What if Blackbeard and the government's still plotting or something, and they've been waiting for Luffy to finally achieve full strength to like take the Gomu Gomu no Mi at that peak power, not just that little boy Gear 4 Don type shit.
Hey, yeah, that could really be it. And on top of that, if we just want to talk about Blackbeard, and you talk about how Luffy and Blackbeard are parallels in a lot of ways. If the government lied about the Gomu Gomu no Mi, and Luffy and Blackbeard are low-key parallels, what if they lied about a fruit that Blackbeard's consumed, or we just don't necessarily know everything?
What type of fruit is a Trimmer?
Paramecia?
Okay. I have no idea. I was gonna say if he has a Zoan, then holy sheesh. Like, does he just have like the moon? Like, is he a moon god type?
That's what he's gonna get a Zoan
fruit. The darkness
fruit.
Already like in the same vein that the Gomu Gomu no Mi was lied about, is because they've said this before. They fear the darkness fruit. They said it's the most destructive devil fruit, one of the most dangerous, the evilest devil fruit you can have. What if it's because it's the moon god, the evilest will carried by the evil Zoan, and the best will carried by the good zone, the Nika no Mi. Like, I wonder, sheesh, man, I don't know. I really don't know.
No, that's got to be it. No, and even if you think about it now, the only thing that makes sense, so if Luffy has the fruit, and we can transition even into Luffy transforming, so he supposedly has the most ridiculous fruit, the most ridiculous power ever, right? So me listening to you talk, I didn't even kind of put pieces together, but I'm like, him having the most ridiculous fruit ever means that he has properties of almost all three different qualities of fruits, right? He can be a Logia, he can be a Zoan, he can also be a Paramecia. Well, if Blackbeard's is parallel, like we're saying, then it only makes sense that Blackbeard's also gonna get that third fruit that makes him a Zoan. And then he already has the Logia fruit with the Yami Yami no Mi, the dark fruit. And then the Paramecia fruit is the Tremor Tremor. So you saying that, like, I didn't think about it till you said that, but I'm like,
does he either have it already in the same vein, like, because he is his parallel, or is he going to gain it? I just know that Blackbeard's got another trick up his sleeve, or he's got a bigger connection to Luffy than we believe right now.
Gosh.
Hey, we were talking about it. I can't wait to hear it. Give it! Sun God, the Joyboy. Come on. That was one. That's peak fiction. Oda's so crazy for hiding this shit in our face the entire time. Guys, if you go back and read the manga, I was telling Dalton this earlier. Everybody's reading this wrong. Whenever Luffy's talking about his irregular heartbeat and how he's like, how am I still standing? The heartbeat, it's literally, like, if people are like, what's the song gonna be? It says, dum da da. Doom da da da, doom da da, da da da. Luffy gonna be here. Zanesha, and then Sanji, and Zoro.
Hey, that's why Sanji woke up. Sanji woke up and said,
It's gonna be so freaking fire. Oh my,
crazy.
How do you feel about the Joyboy Gear Fit?
It's one of those things where you saw it coming, you know what I mean? Like, we knew that something had to be happening, but to actually see him draw it out and to see how he envisioned it versus, it's always crazy to see, like, think about how you think something's gonna be, and then he draws it out a completely different way. Because in my head, I'm thinking Gear 5th is gonna be obviously unstoppable,
big
but
brolic
he's gonna be exactly macho, brawling, like anybody come up get slapped up type shit.
But that's the crazy thing.
He's cartoon, and it's the most ridiculous power in the world, though. You think about it, like, he's quite literally like he's a cartoon.
Like,
everybody else in the world.
Whenever he strong bodies Kaido, he picks Kaido up, and he reaches through this freaking skull piece dome, skull roof dome, grabs dragon form Kaido like it's a piece of noodles, and goes, grabs him and just starts throwing him back. I was like, dude, I cannot wait to see this goofy ass stuff animated.
Even him grabbing the ground and then, like, Oda drawing in the caption of him going, and, like, lifting the ground up to bounce the blast breath back at Kaido. So, like, you already know that next year, it sucks because it's awesome for Kaido, because Kaido obviously wanted this fight. He wanted to fight Luffy.
He wants a fight where he can die. He wants a play. He doesn't want to die, but he wants to die. You know what I mean? He's a hypocritical dude.
Exactly. And that's why this is my theory. He wants to die, but he has nothing to die for. When we talk about major characters in this One Piece series, you talk about somebody like Whitebeard. He was willing to die for his family. You talk about somebody like Ace. He was willing to die for his brother.
I don't want to interrupt you. Remember what Kaido said about Whitebeard? He's like, God damn, you lucky bastard. He's like, he really cheap-skated out on us.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? And that's the problem, though. Kaido thinks that he cheapskated out just because he died, but he doesn't have anything to die for. I think that the thing that Kaido will die for will be Joyboy. He'll finally have something to die for, especially knowing that Joyboy is the strongest thing / is going to bring, like...
He's bringing what Kaido envisioned bringing to the world, like what King thought Kaido was going to bring to the world.
He's bringing the dawn to the world. He's bringing exactly that to the world. So my prediction is Luffy is not going to kill Kaido. We will see Luffy beat Kaido in battle, but Kaido will die from the world government in some way. But he's going to die for us, though. Luffy's not going to be able to fight much longer.
I wonder what weapon the world government has to hurt Kaido, though. He's been captured by them, what? How many times?
What they say, 30? I don't know. Say the wrong number.
20-something, 18, whatever the heck it was. he's been in their hands a lot of times, and it's not like Kaido. We don't know what peak strength Kaido was. We don't know when peak strength Kaido was. It could be now. Could have been back in the day. But all we know about him is that there's not many people or things that can harm him. And I don't know what the government would be able to pull out of their bag to do so. Like, I don't think if Fujitora drops a meteor, it's killing Kaido. I don't think if Sakazuki punches a hole through his chest, it's killing Kaido. Like, it barely kills freaking Whitebeard, and he was a sick, dying old man.
Maybe Luffy just does just enough damage to him, more or less, that he's in a weakened state, because I know even if, I say a few, but I don't know how many chapters ago it was, but Yamato and Momo noticed that some of the clouds that Kaido had put on Onigashima whenever it was floating were going away. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you can already at least see that like his power's starting to weaken a little bit. So after fighting a Gear 5 Luffy, awakened Luffy,
after getting his
maybe Luffy
shit
just does
wiped across the ground. What do you mean, bro? He's about to
give him. It's time to show you what these hands do.
He's about to give him the Gojos. The freaking 5,000 hands of death.
The best part is like there's nothing that we're gonna be able to do to predict exactly like.
I think he's gonna fight with the will of his friends. Honestly, I think he's gonna fight like Ace, and I think he's gonna fight like Rayleigh. Like I think he's just gonna fight like what he's learned, because like I think and he's also seen the world. That's one thing that's really cool about Luffy. Luffy's seen more than the average person. He's been to more islands. He's been in more fights than the average person. I think he's just gonna like leverage some of that stuff, and that'll be really cool to see him like replicating. Like he's the sun god. What if he just starts shooting like fire, like flame gun, like Ace and
he
shit?
can do whatever he wants.
Anything
We
he
literally
wants.
have no idea what Oda's gonna do next, especially since you already try to predict what Oda's gonna do when we have a general idea. Now that he said that Luffy has the most ridiculous power in the world,
Make him
we're
literally
not
do what he
predicting
wants.
that. We're not predicting that.
Luffy said, "Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want.
No, I do what I want."
Yeah.
And then I feel like also the elephant in the room. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that joke. That shit was trash. But Zanesha is approaching the Navy ships, and also she's gonna help us out a lot too. So
Kill it, nigga. Shitty joke. Nah, but 100%. I'm interested to see what Zanesha's gonna do. Zanesha's gonna be on a war path. I don't think Zanesha's gonna purposely harm the Marines. I think he's just gonna be like, Joyboy, and just run his ass
saving
to
Joyboy.
No, he's not gonna be saving. I think he's gonna be running to Joyboy on some funny shit. Because it's the most ridiculous power in the world. And he's just gonna make funny shit happen. And I think Zanesha's gonna
especially if Zanesha's literally like Joyboy's pet. Imagine Zanesha being like a dog for Joyboy.
He's literally gonna be like, he's gonna be fetching his bone, which is Joyboy. He's gonna run right over the Marine ships. I bet you that's gonna happen on some funny shit.
And then I think that the last point that I have to make for my predictions on chapter 1045 is Orochi actually dead?
Let me give you my theory on it. Orochi didn't die, Dalton. You know who actually died?
Let's hear it.
Deku. Deku came from the My Hero universe, so sorry guys, spoilers for the most recent My Hero chapter. He ran away from a fight with a certain villain within the Villain Association, scared because, you know, he's got the pussy no get. Yeah, he doesn't like women. It's okay to not like women, but he doesn't like men, he doesn't like anything. It's okay to be even asexual. He's just a loser, honestly. This dude Deku's just a loser. But he ran away from this fight, and he got pinned down under the debris at Wano because he was just sprinting, losing light speed, didn't even know where he was going. Ended up in the One Piece world. Fell, and he's trapped under there, dead. So, I don't think Orochi's dead.
That's crazy. And All For One winning.
Oh.
But I don't know what else to say. I mean,
I'm out of here.